My name is Derek Wibley. I have a book called Walking Disaster, My Life Through Heaven and Hell, available for pre-order right now. And this is a story that couldn't fit into my book. So I go into much more detail in the book about what it was like to record All Killer No Filler. But one of the stories that just couldn't fit into the book was this one night that we were hanging out at Jerry Finn's apartment. Now, Jerry Finn was the producer of that record. He had an apartment in Toronto that he stayed at for the whole time we were recording. So one of these nights after recording, we went back to Jerry's apartment. There wasn't really much going on, but we had a bunch of mushrooms that somebody had given us, a big bag of mushrooms. And they were really strong. So we all took a bunch of mushrooms. Our manager was there. Jerry took mushrooms. Our engineer, everybody that was involved with the record, we're all taking these mushrooms. They're really strong.
Whoa! Do you feel anything? Well, Kenny, are you buzzed?
We just were going around from bar to bar in Toronto. Nothing was really happening, but we were really tripping balls. And now it got to about like 2 or 3 in the morning, and everyone was kind of saying, you know what, it's probably time to call it. Like, there's nothing going on. Let's just go home. Cone and I and a couple of our friends were just like, well, we want to stay in Toronto. Jerry, could we stay at your apartment? He said, fine, but you got to keep it down. Right as he said that, our friend pulled out the bag of mushrooms, and Jerry looked at us. He goes, don't even think about it. And right then, we just went... And we all took all the rest of the mushrooms, and he was just like, he goes, you guys can stay at my apartment, but I'm going to bed, stay out in the living room. So as we were hanging out in the living room, we just started tripping more balls, and we just thought, you know what would be really funny? We're like, why don't we just trash Jerry's apartment? It will be so funny. When he comes out in the morning and sees that his whole apartment's destroyed, he's going to laugh so hard. And then we just started like taking beer and spraying it everywhere. And we're like knocking over pictures and taking the plants and dumping them everywhere, flipping the tables over, breaking stuff. And as we're dying laughing, all we hear is, what the fuck are you guys doing? And instantly our high just goes down. We're like, uh-oh. And it's Jerry. And he is pissed. Fuck you guys. You guys have no respect. I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm calling your manager. I'm done with you guys. And we're like, please, Jerry, don't quit on us. And then he just goes back into his bedroom and slams the door. We decide, let's try to clean up this apartment. We did our best we could. I mean, there wasn't much we could do, but we tidied it up the best. We wrote him this really great note, and we're like, we're so sorry. Please don't quit. Let's just finish this record. We knocked on his bedroom door, and he was like, what? And we walked in, and we sheepishly gave him this letter, and then we left. For the next couple of days, it was very tense at the studio. But he got over it. We finished All Killer No Filler. There was a moment there where Jerry Finn did quit the record. That became his favorite story to tell of Sum 41.